About that. Oh, poor guy. All right, we're live here. I think I want to say Stan's just
Yeah, probably just
warming up.
I'm gonna reload in because a lot of times when I've been waiting here before, there was no audio, so I'm gonna reload in real fast just to ensure it.
Cool.
Hello, hello.
Trevor, how are you?
I am
Buddy?
doing fantastic. I am really excited about this match. I wish it was
Yeah.
a B-side match where one of them had to go home, but
No. I was doing a match earlier and somebody's talking about Stan's play. And I haven't really been able to watch Stan play. And I know Daniel's just a huge up and comer too, and just really playing well. I know he just won an event down in Vegas. And I've been wanting to watch him play as well. So here's an opportunity to watch both of these players battle it out. I am sad about the B side. I don't want to see any of them go. These are PNW legends.
yep. Yeah, I will forever remember watching Stan play that safe against Stefan Folin for the Northwest Open. I think that was last year. If you haven't had a chance to watch that, it is a fantastic game-winning, set-winning shot. But Daniel gets the break. Start this off. This will be the last match of the night for me.
Yeah, me as well. I've been so busy today with this conference I'm at in Tacoma, and man, I would have loved to just been on here all day, but I found some free time now and got to get in a couple matches. I got to commentate towards the end, like the last 4 racks of a SVB match, and man, after that match, I was on cloud nine. So I think commentating is turning a whole new level for me. This is a lot of fun, and I'm excited to watch these two players play. I think they're getting started here at the Golden Fleece in Everett, Washington. I mean, we were talking earlier about how great of a venue this is, how it's your favorite venue. I think I might have to make the trip tomorrow. I think I just have to bite the bullet and go check it out.
I mean, you're already most of the way there.
An hour away. I mean, all the guys are there. Go watch some pool. I'll take my medicine at work on Monday. I'll be fine. It'll be worth it. Tell us a little bit about EvoSports.
EvoSports is what's bringing all this action out of the Golden Fleece to anybody who's wanting to check it out. They got 5 out of the 10 tables being live streamed with remote commentary. We got 4 tables getting remote commentary, and 1 table is the featured table. Has multiple camera angles, and that's being hosted by Patrick Nix and anybody who's there present. This is a nice speed from Daniel here. I think it just got there. Yeah, it may have came up a little short. But yeah, EvoSports is really bringing some amazing technology to the pool community, allowing events like this where we get to check out all these matches. This is one of the more sought after tournaments that happens in the Northwest every year.
Yeah, I remember watching the ending a little bit last year. I didn't get to watch much of this event this year, but I think next year I'm going to really try to make it a point to follow this tournament and watch all these matches. I mean, EvoSports is making it so easy to watch, plus all the commentation. So such a great thing Evo's doing, and Golden Fleece.
Yeah, Golden
3 sponsors. Do you know anything about the sponsors and where that came from? Kind of get this out of the way here in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know all the details. I do believe that there's $25,000 added to this tournament by the sponsors we see flashing in the top right: the Lux, Q-Tech, and Mucci.
Yeah, Lux, I believe. I think his name's Jason Ware. It's a luxury golf cart company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
See,
but I mean,
people do that. I do that sometimes too, and I get made fun of.
do what?
What he did
Oh,
with
lining it
the
up.
hands in line. Yeah, I like that.
And
Definitely helps me out.
whatever it takes to help you visualize a shot. This is going to come off the 8 in kind of a favorable way. I think he was trying to come around and get into the long rail and end up down on that short rail, but he got the distance. I got to give it to Daniel. I think he's wearing the coolest glove with the pink glove of the tournament.
Is it pink? I just bought a pink hoodie.
we might have to call it salmon. Not everybody likes to say that they're wearing pink, but if he's rocking.
Yeah, my hoodie's definitely pink. It's not follow. I think it looks like it matches his shirt.
What do you do here? Might actually just thin this ball up to the top left and come around and maybe try and get behind the 6. If you pocket it, you're in. Same principle, went the other way. Ooh. Nestles right up in there. The only positive look from Daniel's perspective here is with the 6 laying like it is. Just got to get a good hit, and you're likely to have another opportunity at the table. Man, the lighting on this table is been doing a lot of the commentary on table 15, and this one is a little easier to see the definition of the rails and things. Like it.
Yeah, I was just sharing the link a little bit on my Facebook. A couple people watching. It's a big match here. I mean, 2 Pacific Northwest legends, so very excited to jump in on this. Yeah, sitting a little weird here. That 6 and that 9. Real trouble here for Daniel, looks like.
Yep. I'm also, now that you mentioned it, deciding to share it on my page too, because this is a big match for all those folks here in the Northwest. It's going to be a great matchup. Is he going to get the bump out?
He is.
Gosh, jelly roll. Absolutely cut into that ball perfectly. Wow.
You can get away really either way here, follow or draw. I like follow. Looks like that. Yeah, looks like that's what he's going to do. You are sitting a little close to draw. I think that can get a little dangerous pretty quick.
Yeah, he's looking in great shape. Just draw back to the rail and take the 9 to get first one to get on the board and break and serve. He's not going forward, is he?
Yeah, he is. Oh my! Oh no!
No. Oh no! Oh, it catches that rail and sits up. Still a tough position, but it's better.
I'm excited to see what Stan does here. I wonder if he's just going to fire in a bank real quick or try to cut this in the side. I mean, I know there's a lot of players out there that are just so comfortable and they could just cut this in that bottom left corner, all day. I think he's going to go for the side. I think that's a safe bet from where he's at.
I have to agree. Kind of get the 2-way if you come up short on it.
Yep.
But you just send it straight into the drink. Nicely done. Little dramatic roll coming up onto that 9. Oof.
So how's your day been, Trevor? Because I've been at this conference. I haven't been able to jump into most of these matches, but you've been doing this all day, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been doing this since 10 a.m.
Yeah, dude,
Blast.
man, it's so awesome. It's such a cool thing that Evo's got going on, especially with this event, dude. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I am down in Medford, Oregon. I think it's about a 8-hour drive to the Golden Fleece from here without stops. So I'm getting to sweat all this action, get to make a lot of poor assumptions on how I think they're going to play a shot, learning some things today and having a great time. Stand to break.
9 ball's moving, so pay attention to Stan's break as we go on through this match. Doesn't count on the break, but something to be learned here from watching these guys break. Break is such a huge part of this game. Nothing dropped, unfortunately, for Stan, so it's going to give Daniel an opportunity. An early 9 does count in this tournament. It's like he's going to elect to play safe here. Well, dangerous shot right there. Yep, that's a very, very dangerous shot.
Very
Fell out
dangerous.
a 1-9 combo.
I think he's likely to play the carom.
I was just looking at that too. The carom is just basically wired. Just hit the 1 full, and it looks like it's just wired. The 9 will hit center pocket. And you think here, if you cut a little too thin and come off that 3, I don't think there's an opportunity to scratch there.
I kind of like playing it with the cue ball just so that way the
Oh,
one
I
ball's
see.
kind of
Yeah.
traveling away. But we'll see how Stan takes it on. Yeah, playing it with
Center pocket.
Ouch. Man.
So
I can't think of a much worse feeling than trying
yeah,
to play
dude.
and you leave up the 9 ball in the next shot. That's very unfortunate. Adds to the excitement of 9 ball that things like that can happen, but from the player's perspective on the losing game side of things, it can be a tough one to fade. Daniel gets a nice break.
Slow down 6 ball. There's an opportunity. It's a little tight. Possibility it goes. It doesn't quite look like it.
If it does go, I think it's only a half of a pocket.
Yeah, I mean, and if it does go, I mean, you can come 2 rails and out. Pretty nice for the 3. This is only if, he shoots at it. Yeah, he's looking to play safe. Or cut that in that bottom left corner. I don't think you can cut that in the bottom left corner without holding the cue ball for the scratch.
He's looking at the 2 rail towards the 9, maybe? I'm just wondering what line he's looking at there. I'm kind of thinking you could play the 2 thin this direction. Let the cue ball kind of track back up table. Kind of a difficult position to be playing in right here.
Hey, your line could put the cue ball right here.
Yeah. Let's see what he pulls off here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he tried to pocket that ball. Here, I mean, I wonder if he can hit this just right. If he can carry him off that 6 and pocket the ball. We'll see what kind of magic Stan can pull out here.
Don't tell me he's thinning this and sending the cue ball towards the 9. Has a two-way potential
And safe with
and
the
yeah,
7 right there. Yeah, he could definitely use that 7 as a blocker.
yeah, the 9's a little ways off of the rail where it makes pocketing it more difficult, but you'll definitely create some distance. I think whichever he decides to do, he's going thin off of the 2 because it's very hard to predict what's going to happen hitting anything full into the double kiss area.
Yeah, I like that shot. Carry him off of the 6. He's gonna tie up on that 3 ball. I wonder if this ball's frozen here. There's a couple little trick shots that you can do here to pocket that 3. Not gonna really get the best shape on the 4. I mean, you got problems there. Anyway,
That 9 ball is getting ever
You're gonna
closer to the
yeah, you're gonna
pocket.
kick the 3 into the 9. No, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, I think he's looking if he can.
Maybe
If it is frozen, you can just use that to kind of throw the 3 ball into that corner pocket, come around for the 4.
Oh yes!
Wow.
Shot, Stan. Yeah, I was gonna mention that. Like, just kind of spin the cue ball into the 9.
Wow.
So Stan coming in hot. An unfortunate sellout by Daniel in the second rack second rack. And Stan coming out the 3-0 lead.
Yeah, 3-0, and man, he had to manufacture 2 great shots just to. I mean, it is only 2 shots, but they were pretty spectacular.
Oh,
Played
yeah.
Karam into the 6 with the 2 ball, gets frozen on the 3 and drives into the rail and goes into the 9. Wow. Stands off to a great start, and he's breaking into the 4th rack.
Yeah, you notice his break. That 9 ball is moving towards that top right corner every time. So doesn't count in this tournament. It just goes to show with his break. I mean, the balls are reacting the same, especially that 9 ball. Kind of getting the same reaction every time. You start watching the pros, and they, their breaks are consistent. Very, very consistent. They put a lot of time in their breaks.
I think he wanted to get a little further up. Not a lot.
I think he can be okay here. I think it's thin enough to where he can check and miss that 7.
Yeah. About 2 tips of inside here.
Might come a little lower on that bottom rail.
Oh, he really loaded up. He did not want to have any chance of getting into that 7 ball.
Yeah, that's a great position to be. A little bit of distance, but not terrible. You can just kind of punch this into the rail and come out somewhere in this area.
And you got to use a real kill stroke to hold it that close. Perfect.
In my piece of candy.
Stan looking to extend the lead with these 3 balls to 4-0 with this break and run.
Yeah, very, very strong start from Stan here.
Wow. Made that rack look easy. It's not over yet, folks. Still halfway through this set, even though it is 4-0. Funny things in this game can happen. We're just rooting for some good pool. And so far, Stan has been playing lights out. I'm still blown away by that 4-rail.
Dude.
Underneath of the 6, nudge it out. Perfect.
I know, and I love how he just spun the cue ball off of the 3 into the rail for that 9. I mean, there wasn't really much safe there. Those balls were kind of tight on the rail. I mean, both of those shots were just beautiful.
Daniel gets a ball, gets a look on the 1. I think he's going to have to fade 2 rails up and kind of bend it back into this area. Pretty tough. Cue ball is going to be bending. It's not going to go on a straight line like that, I don't believe.
Come on, cue ball. Nice call out there, Trevor. Hit that a little stronger.
Short. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible to hit that a little harder. I mean, even if you hit that rail and come out just a little bit, you're still in a good position.
Oh, it'd be sick if he hit the 3-rail bank right here.
He tried to.
He was thinking about it.
Yeah, no, I think he was trying to bank that ball here, and then either come back, kind of this area, and then come in this pocket.
Yep.
Or just from here, just go straight into the side. There's a shot there. Now you watch Randy, man, he makes that shot all the time.
That's one of my favorite shots in bank pool right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
4 ball.
Oh. This is...
Yeah, here's touchy, man. I mean, you can come up somewhere over here, taking this combo, and send the cue ball up here, and the 2 will kind of trickle down in this area.
Yeah, but you gotta hit it
You gotta hit it good.
Oh, it does go, but double kiss kicks it.
You can get safe here and kind of hide behind that 8 ball. Yeah, nice shot there by Daniel.
Yeah.
They're gonna leave a 1-rail kick.
Coming short side.
Oh, it was Stan with the salmon glove. I just noticed that.
No, Stan's got a red glove. I think Daniel's got the salmon glove.
Oh, okay. I see.
You were like, man, you call that pink? I heard it in your voice.
I'm colorblind, and that's one of the reasons I really rely on the TV balls. Like, I can see colors, but when they're like blended together, it's the reds and the greens.
Little come with it shot here. Daniel taking a little bit of time. Yeah, because I think if you smooth this ball in, the cue ball kind of naturally is going to travel along that line. Gets a roll here. That was a tough shot. Gonna have to come rail first, try and clip it and fade the 8 and come around back out for the 5. Tall order. If he plays it slow, he's trying just to kick it back up table just a little bit. Yeah, like that. Doesn't give up anything easy. I'll pull up the chat, see if there's anything exciting happening in there, if everybody's as tired as I am.
Yeah, one thing I'm trying to get used to is all the YouTube names, man. I'm not really sure. IDKLBM says cheers, and that was right at the very beginning. So shout out, cheers to you, man. I think I think the sound of a coffee pot isn't too much. I have a coffee maker right next to me, and I want to make some coffee. Pretty relaxing sound, would you say?
A relaxing sound.
I don't want to mute for 2 minutes. That's a little too long. But I'm gonna mute right now as I open this bag of coffee and.
Do it.
Yeah, okay, I will.
All right. Daniel gets on the board. Nice cut up the rail with that 3 ball. Stand back to break. Yeah, last couple of breaks, this 9 ball's been tracking like right along that line.
All right, we are back. Coffee is brewing. Yeah, see, just another perk, man, for EvoSports. I'm sitting here right next to a coffee pot, commentating some Pacific Northwest pool with a good buddy of mine. Just comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm far enough away that no matter how loud I yell, they're not going to be able to hear me.
Yeah, you really get into a match, right? And something crazy happens and kind of yell about it too.
Yeah. That was a pretty delicate.
We were playing a match and something crazy happened at the end of the match. And Patrick and who was the other guy? I keep forgetting his name, but they were commentating our match, dude, and this crazy shot happened. I know you know what it was, and they were screaming and yelling like, "Oh my god, oh my god!"
Yeah.
Sorry to bring that back up, buddy. If you guys want to know, Trevor made this incredible shape on the 8 to win the match against me. Straight in, cue ball and 8 ball are a foot away from each other.
And then we'll stop the story there.
And he missed it. And to be honest, for the position that I was put in at the end of that rack, I should have won that rack. I got nervous though, and I missed a simple shot as well, and Trevor ended up getting it. But yeah, it was incredible, and they were just yelling and screaming, having just the best time. So that's one thing I really like about this commentating and stuff like that. It's just it's a lot of fun.
Gets the plan B interaction, but no rail. That was a really nice save that Daniel just played there.
Yeah.
Hear me trying to get away from that story.
I do. I try to curve my it's fine. I understand. I would want to curve that as well. 2 ball here is looking a little rough. I wonder if he can he's kind of looking at it, playing this combo. And
you don't try and 3-foul stand. What am I drawing?
Yeah, no. Can you hear my coffee brewing?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, it's done. So, cheers.
Yeah, if you could tuck that cue ball underneath of that 9 and leave the 1 up there, it's a pretty lock-up safe. So you're going to try and draw this and get underneath the 9 and nudge it out?
I don't know, I did see him kind of lining up the 1 towards the 9 to that 3-ball combo, but that can get a little tricky and get ugly pretty quick. I mean, you Pros get 3 fouled, not all the time, but they do. I mean, it's not out of the question here. You have problem balls here. I mean, you could play the 1 up table in the bottom left corner and put yourself in a position like kind of where the cue ball is now to shoot the 2 and kind of tuck in this 9 and send the 2 flying. Hopefully towards another ball to where you can play another save after. But as the 2 ball gets out towards that left side of that table, it does open up quite a bit, so it's a little more difficult to play the lockup safety. Well, Daniel really taking his time here. I mean, and I don't think the players have updated their score. It is 4-1. But we'll see what Daniel decides to do. I mean, at this point, there's just so many options.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's not caring for this too much, but he should be able to nicely handled.
Snuck ball. Okay.
Delicate. Very delicate.
Very delicate. You touch the 9 ball before you hit that rail and you're hooked.
Yeah. Still not out of the woods. I think he's got to find a way to fade that 6 ball. I don't know if there's anything in the center table. I think that's the only ball he's got to find a way to avoid, but it's playing pretty large. Gets around it nicely. It's perfect on the 4 ball.
Yeah, looking really good here. Kind of just putting the pieces together at this point.
Gets a perfect line on the 5. Fades off for the 6. Ooh, I think you want a little bit off of the rail of that, but he's fine.
Straight, he's going to draw back for the 8 in the side.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to follow this ball. Nothing wrong with that.
Nice
Perfect
there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was doing a Chris Reynolds match a little earlier, and he had a shot where he can just slow roll the ball. I mean, not necessarily slow roll it, but it's straight in. He's a couple feet away from the ball, and just kind of roll up table and take the 8 in the side. But he decides to roll it off this rail with a little bit of check, and come back up to get in a spot where he could have just rolled to. And it really shows the confidence in the stroke.
Yeah, and you get a more accurate strike, less table conditions being affected by it, putting a good stroke on the ball. That's one thing that I've been learning a lot today, is how much the pros will avoid slow rolling a ball.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that more and more and more as I go. I mean, I was talking in a match about not slow rolling a ball and how things can get weird, and then I found myself in another match talking about slow rolling a ball. So yeah, it is definitely good to be able to develop a stroke and some cue ball control to really get away from that.
All right, Daniel looking to shorten the gap in the lead on stand right now. Gosh, I'm getting tired. I can't even articulate.
Been a long day, Trevor.
Oh, it's been a good day though.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun.
Man,
I got to commentate that SVB match, and it just went so smooth and so well, and I was on cloud 9 the second it was done.
it's awesome. I think he plays the combo and the carom simultaneously here. Play it with us a little bit of draw. I think if you play the 2 like you're trying to pocket it, the 1 ball should also trickle in. But it's not a one or the other. I think you got to hit them about perfect for them for the shot to work out.
I think if you can really thin the 2 and just barely nick it, the cue ball will come out in this area, and the 2 ball will kind of trickle down here, and it'll give you a shot. You got to watch out for that 4, though.
We're back into that slow rolling range, though, of it's hard to hold all of that and not have the 4 ball get involved. It's dicey. It's definitely a shot that requires a lot of precision. Could just play safe and roll up on the 2 here. Gets the 1. I think he's got enough of the 2.
I think he's got options here. I think he can take it on the side or that corner.
I think the angle of it, the side pocket, leads to a little bit more natural shape, but it's a tighter pocket for sure. No problem. Tell you what, I am ready to play some pool myself. Watching all this great pool happening today, I'm missing being at the table.
A little love there on the 9 ball.
A little love made it less of a thin cut. I say he comes into interaction with his second rail right about in here. I was wrong. He's still fine. Trying to keep myself engaged here. I'm fading a little bit. I apologize.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Yeah, I've had a long weekend myself. Good speed there, Daniel. Stan's going to concede. And we're going to see Stan coming up here to break and try to kind of hold on to that lead that he had. Continue. And if you're Stan, you really don't want Daniel to kind of really get back into this game. You want to continue to progress in your lead.
Yeah. Yeah, these 7's not a short race, but an alternating break. Just a few little mistakes can make it feel like the match can swing one way or the other really quickly. Stan makes 2, 3 balls. Perfect shape on the 1. Man, this pattern really connects well. About the only thing that's even slightly challenging is just the speed control on the 2 to the 4, but not really. Roll forward just a little bit, get good on the 4, and oh, stun's over. Man.
I think you don't flirt with that 9 here. I think you just kind of come 2 rails and out. I mean, you really can just kind of roll forward and check out. Oh, you like to draw. Okay. I like coming 2 rails here.
So does Stan. Ooh. Bearing down on this shot. It's been a long day. I've just been sitting here talking about pool. These 2 gentlemen have been playing pool all day.
There's something to be said about that, Trevor. I mean, sitting in a chair all day can really be a potential bigger wear, not necessarily on your body, but the mind, rather than being up, playing pool, being able to take a break and eat some food.
I love this. I could do this all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've been doing it since 10 a.m. and what? It's probably been nonstop.
And we
Maybe
had a little break from 5:30 till 7, and I did play some one pocket. I had a buddy come over and we played 3 games of one pocket, so I did get my little pool time in the day.
That's good. How did you fare?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. I really like one pocket. I wish I was able to do all the things I can envision, but I like the strategy that comes with that game. Daniel pockets a ball, has a look at the one. It's not an easy positional play here. So much so that is he considering cutting this into the side?
I think so. I mean, you got trouble with the 4 ball right there. I don't think the 9 really comes into play. And the 2 does go in the bottom left corner and the bottom side.
I think man, that's so thin.
A very makeable shot. It's just
yeah.
uncontrollable.
Look out, 7 ball. He's all right.
But he controls that ball like it was nothing. I mean, here, man, you can. I mean, we can see really what he's made of, but you can really cut the 2 all the way down and bring the cue ball out this way and come back out on that same line. Or, yeah, I mean, you got to watch out for that side, but it's kind of like what you feel at the moment as well. The 3 doesn't play into this side as easy. So I think the shot is if you're going to run out here, I think that's the shot.
Yeah, he's got his work cut
come
out.
this way and come back.
Just checking it out for top. Man, I had somebody cut it into the side on me earlier, and I just about broke my brain. Not expecting it. Call it mental whiplash. Gave up maybe the bank here. Stan definitely has the safety option of just clearing the 3. Kind of coming back up into...
I like the bank on your same line and end up somewhere in this area with the cue ball. Oh, I like that. I like that better.
Just nips it. Nice controlled break or bank shot there. Might be able to bend this back. Don't know that he...
It looked like he was loading up with a little bit of bottom there.
Yeah. I think he's deciding now if he wants to play for the 4-9 combo or try and play a short side on the 4 ball. Decisions. It's pretty hard to actually bend it above that side pocket the way it's laying. Gotta really smooth this ball. Look at that English grab. Woof.
All right, what do we got here? A 4-9 combo. Little awkward, but
very awkward.
I mean, it is a makeable shot. I don't see much safe coming out of it if you go for it.
Yeah, the 4's ending up into this location. I think the only thing I think he just got to bear down and...
He could use a little bit of bottom outside and come out this way, just as a safety net. So the 4 kind of ends up here, and the cue ball ends up somewhere over here.
I think he bears down just to...
Oh yeah, he's on the rail.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on here. Just gotta, I think, just go for the 9.
That 8 going to come into play here a little bit. Looks like it.
Yes, it does. what do you do here? You hit anything on the left-hand side of this 4-ball, the scratch plays big. You hit on the right side, the scratch is there, and the 4-ball. I think you almost have to play the hope to carom the 4 in off of the 9.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It looks kind of got to hit that. It's kind of got to hit in the right spot to really get high enough to fall.
I feel like the side pocket is right in the way for getting on the top side of the 4-ball naturally.
No, I think he can. I think he can hit kind of here. If you kind of split it, right, you're kind of like in this area. So the cue ball is ending up out here, maybe a little shyer.
Comes in contact with it in one way that it doesn't glance off of the 9. Is he playing the bank?
Like save and just snug up right on that 9. I think he'd like to get a little closer to that. He might have sold out the edge, that top edge of that 4-ball. Yeah, he would have liked to really snugged up on that 9-ball. That would have been the difference in this rack for sure. Not really much I can suggest here. I'm not really sure what or if he can see any of that 4-ball.
Right. That's kind of what I was just thinking.
So I guess just kind of sit back and see what Daniel decides to do.
Yeah. Because from here, it does not look like he has at all that side pocket cutting line, but he is. Oh, he can see enough of it to hit full in the face.
There's no way he's looking at this carom.
That's what he's mathing out. And that means he can see the whole ball.
Right. I mean, I wonder at this point, what does this look like? I didn't bring my mouse pad with me, so my mouse is not responding well. My case here is what I can do. Oh, that's a little better.
No way.
No love on that, dude.
No love whatsoever. Drills the combo, gets the carom.
Hits right on top of the cue ball.
Oh my goodness.
Misses it completely and then stand ball in hand with 3 balls on the table and a very big up. Yeah, he's just gonna concede that rack.
That was
understandable. It's great. I mean, the carom he did kind of miss the mark there. Got unlucky, but he did make both balls. But the way he hit that, I think he was really going for the carom rather than the combo.
Man. Man, I'm just speechless. That's just.
No.
This game can be so brutal at times. Stan taking a little player break.
Some action on the table next door. As you can see. Yeah, dude, I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, that was just brutal.
I mean, you think about it like this, right? He makes those balls, gets shape on the 6, and runs out. It's 5-4 in a race to 7 with two very strong players. And then that happens, and now now it's 6-3 stand, and in a race to 7, it's just like where that happened in the match too is just so big.
Yeah.
So it's a huge turn of events.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. That was just...
I think that's really, I think that's about it. Yeah, I mean, for those of you just tuning in, we're here at the Golden Fleece in Everett, Washington. Trevor's favorite place in the world.
Yes, sir. The table that we're not looking at, but the table just over here is the table that I have made the most money in playing pool on. For me.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Between a little bit of tournament play and a little bit of side action, the money's this way. We're getting tired, folks, or I'm getting tired.
It's been a long day. Really, for Trevor. Trevor's been at this commentating for 10 to 12, 14 hours.
For the love of the game.
I've been running around this hotel in Tacoma like a chicken with my head cut off, so I think it's safe to say we're both a little tired here, drawing pictures. But trying to have fun with it.
Oh, yeah. Getting to watch a lot of fantastic pool today. I think John Mora against Jeff.
Jimina, no.
No, it was like Jeff Berksley, something like that.
I think we commentated that together, yeah?
I think so. Yeah, you came in and that was a strong showing, that match earlier today.
Yeah, started off with like 3 breaking runs.
Yeah.
And so back in the action here, stand a break. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying in the beginning, you just watch that 9 ball where it goes. It goes to the same spot every single time. And these guys work on their breaks. And it shows. I mean, a shot on the 1 here, a pretty open table. A little trouble on the 3. But, I mean, I think that's... I'm not going to say anything here. But you just take this 1 on the side and 2 in the bottom right corner, and you have a 3-9 carom. And that's what Stan's looking at right now. With Stan being on the hill, this could very much be the match.
Yeah, I think he's going to want to roll forward to be like right about in there.
Yeah, it's exactly where he put his stick. And put his stick. Yeah, you can kind of see his stick go right through your little line. Your little piece of candy.
Came up on a little bit on the shorter side, but it's still on. This is for the match. Stan TOURANGEAU moves on. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks Zach for jumping in with me. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more great pool.
Yeah, everybody watching, make sure to subscribe to EvoSports. Start watching some of the Pacific Northwest pool. They're really making it a thing to give you an opportunity to really follow along Pacific Northwest pool.
Yeah, there's a lot of great matches that happened here today that's on that page, so go check them out. I suggest checking out the John Mora Jeff match. That was an early on one. That one was a great one, and many more. All right, have a good night, yo.
See ya.